On this episode of Did Y'all See, we'll be chatting about Tinashe's views on her career and colorism. Amanda Seales checks Caitlyn Jenner, and Chilli gets into it with Charlamange. Get into all this tea on Did Y'all See. Welcome to Did Y'all See? I'm Aviella Moore, and I'm here with my ladies, Danae, hey, Miss Brooke England, and Tiffany in Battle. And before we get into this week's hot topics, we're gonna pull up. Let's go, because I already know where this is about to head to, so pull up, sis.
She's talking to you.
Well, that's fine. I would like to say congratulations to my Warriors. Let me give you a little hug. I'm sorry that y'all was sent home, but you know.
I'm sad, but I'm going to always ride with King James to the end because I'm not a bandwagon supporter. But shout out to Golden State, you know, because they unanimously voted not to go to the White House.
Double champs.
And if I can respect anything, I can respect that. So go ahead.
Double champs.
Well, I'm glad that you're dealing with the loss very well. You're taking it like a true champ.
I mean, I wasn't getting a ring. But
speaking of rings, did y'all hear all the social media about KD switching teams so he can get that ring and applying that to relationship goals?
I can't.
Y'all ain't with that? Y'all ain't with that?
I can't even.
I thought it was kind of a little message.
Oh, when it was like, ladies, do like KD.
Leave your long-term relationship.
If you're not getting your ring out of that one, maybe you need to switch teams so you can get that ring.
Okay.
Like a wedding ring.
I took that totally different. You said switch teams. There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
I just took that way
like,
different.
Out of the
relationship. I got you now.
Relationship. However you
it's okay to leave to get a ring.
I'm like, this went left.
I can't.
You're all right.
It's okay to leave to get a ring. I think that's what
that was the point. Yeah.
And that's true.
Yeah.
That's what.
Congratulations to the Warriors.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right. So did y'all see Tinashe's interview with The Guardian? Okay, so she was talking about her career progression, sexism in the industry, and what really stood out from this interview is colorism. So ladies, how do you all feel about her comments on colorism and her status in the industry and how she identifies with the Black community? You're not here for it?
Well, being that I worked with her for a couple of years now, I think the interview was blown out of proportion by other outlets of social media. I don't think it was like, I'm going to sit here and say that they don't support me, they don't this, they don't that. I think she was just expressing herself.
Well, she says she has like issues with identifying with the Black community and the colorism and where she's standing in her career.
With them accepting her.
And her accepting, but I don't feel like colorism does exist. I do acknowledge that within the Black community, especially if you're mixed, so I can't speak to her experience. But I don't feel like that is holding her back from her success because we have Mariah Carey, we had Tina Marie, and Amber Rose. All of these women are ambiguous in race, but we still accepted them because they had their presence. And she's, to me, very manufactured. Okay, she works hard, but you know, it's just like you can't manufacture, you can't package your aura, your presence. I don't know who her brand is.
I think that, like you said, it was kind of taken out of context. Maybe Twitter did get the dragon. You know, they was like, sis, we wasn't really banging with you anyway. But I feel like, you know, her feeling like she's not really accepted in the Black community. Like, we know that colorism is like alive and well in the Black community. Like, this whole light skin versus dark skin. And I feel like if that is her experience, like if she feels like people don't fully accept her as a Black woman, like who are we to say differently? Like, you know, I feel like I've experienced things where people feel like I'm not Black enough. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just what it is. Like, if you feel whatever you feel, I feel like no one can tell you how to feel. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, people have said things to her or maybe done things that make her feel like she's not accepted. I don't feel like that has anything to do with her sales, but
I agree with that.
That's just me.
My only issue, I don't think it's a color thing, it's more of a genre. Her music is this urban pop, and that genre reaches so many different, diverse people. So really see the whole colorism part of her argument. I'm sorry, I don't.
I personally wouldn't compare her to Beyonce or Rihanna. I would go more so to like Sierra or Aaliyah.
Which is still a comparison, no?
Yeah, I wouldn't compare her to anyone.
Like, we're always putting each other in this box. Like, when do we get the opportunity to just be an individual and be our own and make music that we want to make, or make head wraps that we want to make? Like, is my head wrap just for the black woman, or is it for the Latina?
I think historically that.
I'm back.
I'm just saying. Historically, the industry favors people that look like her. So that is angering me a little bit that you seem to have an issue when, I'm sorry, light skin, long hair, it seems to do well. I'm sorry. That's just what it is.
Let us know how you feel about it. Leave it down in the comment box. Love to hear what you have to say. Did y'all see the recent Breakfast Club interview with TLC? Okay, so Charlamagne basically called her out, asking Chilli, why did you block me? And Chilli came back to Charlamagne and said, you are a bully, that's why. Like, I feel like his opinion matters. If she thinks all lives matter, all opinions matter. All opinions matter.
I like Charlamagne on the show.
I like him.
I think he does a great job. I think everybody has a role. In every job, you have to delegate. Somebody got to be the bad guy. I think he does a good job at being the bad guy. I think he's asking the questions that people at home, when they talk to their friends, I think they sit around in a group and they be like, girl, they ask those questions to each other, but they don't want to do it in public. I think he's just sitting around with his friends, co-workers, and having a conversation. That's what I think.
It just happens to be public.
Public and entertaining.
Charlamagne, Chilli was right. It's tacky.
So how do you guys feel? Do you feel like Charlamagne is a bully? You know, is he tacky in the way that he approaches people and asks questions? Leave that down in the comment box below. Hashtag did y'all see? Okay, so for this week, ladies, it's all hotness. We don't even have to play the game. We're just going to go right into it and give credit where credit is due. Let's start with Sasha Obama.
Slay.
Yes. Did you see her celebrating life, more life, you know, on her 16th birthday, looking beautiful.
I don't know if this is like shallow, because I'm sure she's a smart girl, but it's like I want her to start some kind of beauty brand. Like, she is gorgeous.
Gorgeous, yes. Okay, next up on the hotness is Diana Ross's son saying I do with his longtime girlfriend. His name is Ross. It kind of confuses me. It's not Ross, but anyways.
He has a difference.
How do you guys feel about this? I think it's hotness. It's their aesthetic, you know. I wouldn't do it, but it's cute.
I think it's an overall hotness.
Yeah.
Baby on the way, one baby, 11 years. You know, the list just goes on and on. I love it.
Yeah.
I love when a couple does a wedding and it speaks to their aesthetic and their energy, and it doesn't like copy somebody else's. I think this is them. I don't know them, but I feel like this represents them.
Yeah. So last on the hotness is the cast of Girls Trip on Essence, on the cover of Essence. They look beautiful.
So beautiful.
Amazing. I can't wait to see the movie. I'm going to go see it.
Yeah.
Are you going to see it?
I think it'll be
We
cute.
should recreate this photo.
Yeah.
It's so
I love
cute.
it.
It's like the
cute.
black females version of The Hangover.
Oh,
I really hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode of Did Y'all See? We really want to see your comments in the comment section, so make sure you are leaving that down below, subscribing to our channel, following us on the social, okay, MadameNoire, and following us because our handles are there, okay? We'll just, you know, rewind it back, watch it again, and follow us on the gram, okay? All right, so we'll see you guys next week. Oh.